start the stream a little bit earlier there. I jumped the timer. But hi everyone, welcome to the stream. It's going to be a short one today. It's the first part. These seem to take me more than just one time. But yeah, so I'm working on Aaron's water pen. He just did this stream, I believe, February 15th. And I was lucky enough to see most of it, but I actually haven't seen the inside yet. So this is just going to be my first look at it, see if I can come up with my game plan and get starting on the design. Figure out what I'm gonna put where. Okay, so we'll do, maybe it's, you know, work for me is, actually no, isn't it like the creative side in your left brain or your right brain? I feel like I normally say I'm right brained. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a ladder to make sure that I make this straight. Here, let me try the ladder trick, Aaron. This is me thinking about it and trying to change, even though I feel really awkward. Okay, so this is, oh, and of course I placed it in the wrong way. Wrong way. Lordy, lordy. Oh, this overlay is right on top of that. Oh, that's what I want, right? Okay, so this just gets me straight. What happened? What happened? Why is it not responding to me anymore? There we go. Oh, alright. Now that I'm straight, I have to just try to move to the side. Well, I can fly. Up, 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 and away! Just try not to mess up. Sorry if this seems a little painful to me. It is. Now I'm nervous that I'm gonna somehow ruin the straightness that I just created with that ladder, because I don't do this a lot. Okay, how'd I do? I can still walk around it. Okay. It looks straight on that side. Go check out the other room. I pushed it too far because of that lip. Okay, sorry. Try again. So I gotta leave it a little out. Okay. Up, over, fly. Oh, I can see the lip now. Okay. And there. There? Yes, okay. I should have Ghost on. I don't want to fall into the water. Hey, that's a beautiful. Alright, so let's replace some double doors. I think I'm gonna have to move the overlay of you guys chit-chatting, because I'm gonna be going in and out of my inventory. And I don't want to miss what you have to say. I'll just get rid of these. Yep, okay, it's functional. Oh no, Twisted. How old was the kid? Oh my goodness. Oh, that stuff hurts. Like, especially, has anybody ever bruised their coccyx? You know what I mean? Like the bone, your tailbone. Have you ever bruised your coccyx? I know it sounds like I'm saying a dirty word. It's super painful. Very, very painful. Alright. I'm just trying to do sizes here to see where I want this armrest to go. So normally you probably have the couch all the way up here, but obviously with the stairs, I'm not going to be able to lower the armrest unless I bring it away from the wall a bit. Because if I turn the stairs the other way, might be able to do it if I turn the stairs the other way, but that's okay too, because you know what? That way you can just walk around the couch. I think I want it maybe halfway? Okay. So where do I want it to? Alright, so we'll have the couch in a little bit from the door. Because, you know, it's really just for a look. It doesn't have to be totally, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to have so much space there. Okay, so that was like coming out just a little bit from that second step, right? So now we're going to do the same thing over here. Now, I don't know if removing this is going to mess with that, but probably not, because I think there's a wall there. Yeah, okay. So now we want to do that over here. Same level, but it's going to be short. Yeah, Aaron. Jeez. I mean, come on now. Don't even think about the child. Poor child fell. Oh my gosh. I'm a klutz, right? Oh wait, which one is it? That one. Okay, so I'm a klutz. I'm getting hurt all the time. And one time I was walking into this building and it was like on the sidewalk and there was very clearly a sign, watch for this step or whatever, right? And I didn't. I was looking up because I was like, oh, I wonder what floor or whatever. It was the first time I went to this place. I didn't know where I was going. So of course I tripped up the step, but it was like I really skinned my knee bad, really bad. Like it was ridiculous. Like I would have laughed if I saw myself fall. I would have said, "Are you okay?" Because it looked bad, but I would have laughed too because I probably looked ridiculous. Anyway, I'm like dust myself off. So I'm so nervous. I'm looking around to see if anybody saw me. I'm mortified. But I pull myself together. I think this might have been for like a job interview or something. I get up there, it's like one of the top floors. I get to the top and I walk in and I'm like hobbling a little bit. And they're like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I kind of tripped on that step. And they're like, oh, that was you? Because they were telling me. So they all saw it and were laughing about it. I'm like, oh, that was you that fell? I was like, good first impression. Let's see. All right, I think this is good. I'm gonna try to bring it all the way here because I don't want this side of the couch to be that long. I want the feeling where you walk through that door like you're not gonna be barging into anything. And I don't know if I've got the right. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. Okay, let me get rid of this. All right, where's my time at? Oh, 7:30. Okay. So I think I've got till 8, I think. Because I started late. We were gonna do an hour. I might have to come back to adjust, but let's see. All right, let's see. Let me try this ladder trick again. Get myself straight. Who knows, Aaron? Maybe you will reform me. And I will no longer eyeball things. Right. How do you guys like to do it? Do you like to have it so that you squish the middle parts that look like the cushions together, make it one long strip? I pretty much just like it so the two beveled ends on the edges are smushed together. So hopefully that's one congruent line. It looks like it's off. Maybe it's just me. Go up a little bit just to make sure that it's lining up. Oh no, because I think it's like two foundations. Oh, come on. Keep going a little too far. Okay. Oh my gosh. Twisted. Are you for real? You just fall over. These are not straight. What am I doing? I'm hitting something wrong. Let me try again. Oh, twisted. I mean, like, I might laugh at that too, but man, you're probably hitting your shins and all of that jazz. Like, that cannot be comfortable. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to start on this side then first, because the shorter end, because it's not fully. I don't want to get rid of my alignment. I mean, if I'm successful at it anyway. I wasn't successful here. Come on. Yeah, but I'm a klutz. So, I don't know where you guys are like with broken bones, but as a kid growing up, I've had, I think it's 8 or 9 oh, what am I doing? Wrong thing. 8 or 9 broken wrists. I always just seem to break my wrists. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, that's me. Breaking wrists. I think it's just here, right? Go right to the edge. Oh, hey Dynamite Sky. Hey Bob Martin. Babu Bayou. Nice. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hey Cirrus. Cirrus and Ark. Good morning to you. So many lovely people. Alright. Seeing if I've got it right this time. Alright, it's matching a little bit better. Still not perfect, but... Alright. At least it's not drastically different. Alright. Get our bench put back in. And our lounge. You know, if I were to double this and make it like a fat one, I wonder if I could put the bed under it and you can actually lay on it, right? It's been a while since I've done that. Let me grab a bed. I may have to place the bed first. But I think by doing this, you can actually sit on it and lay on it. I know it's a little bit like that, but it's cool if you're, you know, be able to have 2 positions on it. Let's see. Diddly, I'm asleep. Then sit. Okay, obviously you wouldn't want to sit like that. There you go. And I'm wondering... No, but you've got the bed gives you the lay down function. Okay, so now we're gonna get some, wait, oh, Dynamite Sky Arc evicted me from my base this week. My admin tried to reclaim it, but there are some foundation assets blocking me from building. No! Very, very sad times indeed. Oh, very, very sad times. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dynamite Sky. That's awful. I think that was a walk and chew gum moment. Where is the bump? I think the bump is there. I like to do this just to give it a little bit of an edge. It looks good when it's painted too. Now you could carry that all around. Too. Maybe we'll do it just for the chase portion. Oh, you know what? I should have carried it backwards. I'll do it that way. But yeah, it does look good when it's painted. And if you were so inclined, you could carry that and then just do it across as well. But I'm not gonna do, I'm just gonna leave it around the chase. Ta-da! We got that. Oh, and then again, I don't remember who of the architects thought up of it, but I want to plug them both. They both have channels, Dream Vixen and Peaches and Cream Gaming. One of the architects event, I saw them do this and I was like, what? That's the coolest thing. So you use these as like couch cushions. Let's see, where do I want to put it? Like this, and then you can paint them. maybe I can get 3 on here. Their overlap. That's a bit too high. But they look great. They especially look good outdoors, but it might work in here. Or I could do them on each side. Fire. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I could probably bring them across. Where did I start out like that? Twist. Okay, I got it. Start out where the canvas just above wood. Twist. Oh, that one's a little bit far. I might adjust it. Anyway, I thought that looked cool. Yeah, and I'll probably put like a table made out of boxes there. I think I'm finally done with that. Our carpet down. Come on. Come on, you can't like just do like a little... Ah, it's jumping, sorry. If I bring it out a bit. Nope, it's just there. Alright, so which side do I want it? This side or that side? Well, we'll go for that. That out. Probably want to leave. I'm looking at the outer border now, so where the carpet's not going to be, I kind of want that to be the same on both sides there. That looks alright. I'll make the carpet solid. There, okay, so this will be my zone. I'll probably have something low in here, low, so it doesn't block the light. And then I'll do maybe like a bookshelf or something on that side. And that'll be the seating area. And since you'd be walking over here and going through this door, I'll put something decorative on this square here. Again, I was not the first person to do this. That might have been Sandy, at least the first person to show me, I think, was Sandy. And we've done it quite a bit on architect events. Looks pretty cool. Oh, I thought it was gonna let me spin it. Let me pick it up and try that again. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, sponsor, whoop whoop. Oh, you made my night. That makes me so happy. All right, so it's a little bit crooked. There we go. Oh, wait, darn it. Oh no, I think once you open it up, I could probably put a tech light in it so you actually have a real light. Oh, and of course it's too forward. Nope, nope. I've got to put it inside the next tile. And hold on. Yeah, because it's like half. Yeah, so yes, inside this square. All right. I probably can get this done, I think, in another stream, if not 2, and that should probably be it for it. Because I get if I'm probably gonna end up putting a kitchen in the living area, and that'll be the most difficult part. Kitchens with all the the lowering that I do with them. There we go. And I'll somehow find a way to get plants in here. That's nice looking. Another option, if you didn't want to do that, you could do that whole thing with those tech lights and make that disco ball looking thing. You could even do it halfway, because apparently I think it works on toilets now as well, doesn't it? So if I were to put a pipe, yeah, I think it does. Hold on. I'm gonna just test it to make sure. I don't think I've done it around a toilet. put a comment in the description if you have no idea. Oh, I hit the jump pad. If you have no idea what I'm talking about. So water reservoirs have this weird thing where they let you put tech lights around them, and it like makes this sphere, this bubble around it. And I think toilets might be the same. There we go, tech lights. So people have made some cool decorations. Oh no, it doesn't have to do that. Oh, but I can put a reservoir around a toilet, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I feel like there's something else that does it though. If it's not toilets, what else is it? Oh, that's so sweet. Heart, 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 heart. Aw, thank you so much, Alana. I really appreciate that. So let's say I wanted to, I might actually do that here. Actually, will it go around in a sphere? No, okay. I'm gonna find a way to put a toilet there, and then a, because I don't think I've seen this done. And then a water reservoir, like halfway, and see if I can just, think about this as the ceiling, but obviously it would be hanging from the other direction. And, it'll probably be sticking, it will be sticking through to the second floor, but I bet I can turn the reservoir, the top part of the reservoir, either that or get rid of it. I'm thinking, I don't know for sure. I'll test it, right? This is just testing right now because I gotta go anyway. Okay, so this, you see how you just keep placing them and it comes out in this sphere. If you've never seen that before, it's a pretty cool trick. It happens on one other piece and I can't remember what it is right now. But people make them like to look cool disco balls. Oh, I keep hitting the jump pad. Let me turn that off. Okay. Oh, and also you could make that longer, right? So let's see, jump pad settings. There you go. No, don't rotate the pitch. Where is it? Is it force? No, toggle to yeah, big. Oh, that was big. Oh, you could have it really dangling. You could probably do a couple there, have them different sizes. That might be interesting too, especially if you're doing like a modern look. But I want to try to do this, where I just have like half the globe part. I'm going to try to figure out how to do that. Now, I don't know if those tech lights will stay if I remove the water tank. So let's test that, shall we? Let's see if that works. See if the toilet keeps them there. I don't know. Here we go. No. Okay. So I have to keep the reservoir. So I'll find a way to put it in the top on the second floor, and I'll make some decorative item out of that. But I think that might look cool to have, you know, like half a dome sticking out. It'd be even cooler too if I could place the jump pad and have that part of it, and then have the thing coming out from. I wonder if that will work. So I'll leave that there, and let me just demo this, and then just take a look, see if I missed anything else. Oh, Aaron, stop! You're so nice. Oh, I feel the love tonight. All right. So I don't know if I got very far. I hope I didn't disappoint anybody with it. But we have our game plan, okay? We're gonna do a kitchen area in here. It's gonna be cool, and we'll put a room up there from the ladders, and over here will be our workspace, our workshop. Yeah, smithy, chem bench, all of that jazz. And then this is our nice picturesque living room. Hey, maybe I'll put a pool table in the back. Aaron, now that I got that design and we've got a drop floor, I could probably do it. All right. So yeah, we'll put like a nice pool table in the back because it's low. Maybe, no, just one pool table. And then maybe, what else would you put? Like a bar? Should we put like a cool bar with taps and everything in the back? So make it like a guy pad? Aaron's lounge? What do you think? Anyway, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, so for the palette, I had tried a couple different things, and I've decided to just go with mud on the metal for the house, and then slate on the stone. And there's some stairs in there, so any metal I'm painting mud. And then the stone down here is slate as well. I got to paint in the water, but I was just doing a test around. Now, I did accidentally paint the ocean platform brown. It's kind of nice, but I was thinking of maybe experimenting with tangerine and seeing what that looks like for like a pop of color. And of course, I started already planning my landscaping with my crop plots in the front there where I'm going to get my plants. And I did some benches in the corners over here on either side. Now on the first stream, we did talk about how on the left-hand side is going to be like the work area. In the middle, I'm going to almost do it like a man cave. So we'll have like a living room area. I'm going to do a bar. I just put some things in for representation. I'm going to bar. I'm going to do a pool table. And then maybe some sort of artistic thing or plant decoration over there just to fill that space. And then in here, this is going to be like a kitchen area. And so I figured you might be able to open the door and eat while you look out over the ocean. So this is going to be a kitchen with a bar. I have to decide whether I'm going to do the narrow version of the kitchens that I came up with, where I basically sink the floor tiles so that I can make very narrow counters using walls, or if I wanted to use tables and boxes or tables and troughs. So I have to decide what I want to do there. And I added a little bit of stairs there. I think I might make like a little reading nook up there just to deal with some of the height in the room. Otherwise, I feel like it would have felt very bottom heavy. So I wanted to make like another zone up on the top, and I just added some things here. And then back behind here, which I'm going to have to incorporate into the kitchen design, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that, is going to be... You've got one of the entrances to where the storage will be. Okay, the other thing I want to show you here is I made a little hidden door. If you wanted to, you could turn this into a bathroom, but I made a little hidden door, which is basically, you can put windows, I mean, not windows, sorry. You could put mirrors or wall signs or wall trophy mounts, and they will attach like at least halfway across the door and block your doors. You can make like a little magic door, hidden door, woo! So I just did that, experimenting with it, thought it would be unique. I did have a stone door there, but you could make that into like a little hidden bathroom if you wanted to. Can you do the floor sink thing on an ocean platform? Well, I will tell you, I can on this design. So obviously you wouldn't be able to do it unless you could ghost into the ocean platform, right? So if you had like admin access on your single player, or if you owned a server, you might be able to ghost inside an ocean platform and sink things in. But Aaron actually lifted up his building. And that's what I did for the living room. Here, let me just go into Ghost so you can see, because obviously those gravestones are down in the ground. So there is like a subfloor. And I'll show you. This is from the last stream. So see in here, we've got a subfloor to work with. Whoop whoop! So I put those gravestones on these stairs so that I could sink them down into the floor. So I should be able to do something over here in the kitchen because he's got that worked into it. Our message is there. Zeromus Phoenix, hello. I kind of miss Ark, but I could never find stable cluster. Well, Aaron has a wonderful cluster, and I have a cluster. And I will tell you a super, super, duper, duper, duper secret. We're starting a Steam cluster. We're still working on it. We've got a bit of work to do, but it will be coming. So through my Discord, I will be able to offer you guys not only the Xbox Windows 10 cluster, but now a Steam cluster. So I'm very excited about that. Be nice. Okay. So that's how that works. Now, also, when you go to place a pipe, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but like when you go to place it on a ceiling tile, I gotta get it away from there. It like sticks through, right? So if I wanted to get that toilet lowered like I did over there, I'll just show you. So obviously that's not gonna work because it's not gonna stick through as far as I want it to go. Although I will say that does look cool. I bet you could use that for a pattern on a ceiling if you wanted to be crazy like that. Could put a bunch of those in a hidden attic and then make a cool pattern on your ceiling. Okay, so I need to find a way to lower the toilet. And obviously you can snap a toilet to a pipe. But if you put a pipe down first, your toilet's gonna be too far and dangling. I want the like toilet to be in the middle of that ceiling tile. So I just came up with, I don't know, I was guessing to move pipes around to try to get it where I wanted to. It came out pretty well. Okay, so let's say I wanted to add it here, I think, if this works out. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna start with that intersection of the floor tiles, and I'm gonna start with, I know it'll be hard to see. I'm gonna have to move around before so I can see it. With a horizontal pipe, that's the end there. I'm gonna try to get that right in the center. Okay, then I'm gonna do a vertical pipe and a sloped pipe. 1, 2, and I think 3. And then I'm gonna do a straight pipe, and I want to go the other direction, so I'm gonna go put one on that side, and then over here, and then I think I'm gonna put another sloped pipe down. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the toilet to the end. See? And then I'm gonna put my reservoir. Ta-da! Okay. Now, of course, you can get rid of all those pipes. When you first get rid of this pipe, it's probably going to destroy the reservoir. But as long as the toilet stays, you're good. You just snap that reservoir back. Okay, and then from there, you would get the... Oh, sorry, actually, I had to do the jump pad first because the jump pad will go into that invisible bubble around the water reservoir. So let me get the jump pad in my bar here. Oh, I have to make one. Hold on. All right. So I kind of have to eyeball this. And even then, it wasn't exactly the same when I did it. Yeah, see, it's kind of off, so I have to move this up a bit. Very hard. Okay, so that it's hitting the toilet. I'm just gonna see if I can move it in a direction where it snaps off the toilet, like onto the ceiling. See that? I don't know if that's too far. It's not gonna be perfect. Like if you notice on mine, it's not perfectly connected. No, that's way off. It can be done. It just might take a moment to figure it out because you also are like moving around weirdly. Okay, so the toilet is off to the side. Wrong button. Oh my gosh. Well, the other option too. Let's put it right on top of the toilet. Oh no, I did. That's what I ended up doing. Obviously, I had that problem where I couldn't make it work, so I had it coming off the toilet. Okay. All right. So the jump pad then sits on the toilet, so it comes down from the ceiling a little bit, and then you add the reservoir behind it. Yeah. Okay. So obviously, I can move it a little bit better now. Let me try that again to the right, because I was spinning around trying to get it off from the toilet. And it was getting really out of line. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Obviously, you can spend time adjusting it, but if you look even at mine, it's like my original one, it's not perfect. Okay, and then you just start with your techniques. I start in the middle. Beep. And then just branch out, right? And then on top of that, you can then turn on the jump pad so you get that cool effect of things coming down. And then of course you can paint it. Now the issue with this is I have to sync about three down to get it. And I haven't done it yet, so this is going to be experimentational for me. When I've done it, it's either from a foundation where you can sink the foundation using pillars, or I've used pillars to do incremental increases in height on a ceiling, on a build, so that I create like a false ceiling between the actual floor of the second floor in order to put the pool table up there. So obviously I've got that method, but I don't know, because I'm inside, I don't know if I want to mess around with pillars and with the snap points and ceiling tiles. So I'm wondering, I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna first try the metal double door frame. Sorry, not metal, but double door frame trick. So if you guys are builders, right? You love building. If you are not also looking at some of the technical building channels like Captain Fat Dog, I think Hinter Regions has some great stuff. I know Vlad's Madness is some crazy stuff. If you're not learning the technical skills, now I'm not saying I know a lot. Oftentimes I'm like, how do you do that again? But doing these neat little tricks allows you to do some pretty cool things. Okay, so I can lower the ceiling. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It may not be enough. I'm trying to lower the ceiling tile, and it may not be enough. We're just going to test it. But if you put I was trying to get that not to snap to the floor, but to snap to the ceiling. If you put a double door frame, you can lower your ceiling tile. I don't know if I got it in the right spot. Maybe not. Be too many snap points, or this could be attached to the floor. Oh, the taxidermy stuff? That's actually in game, Wolf Mother. I don't know if you could take a Ferox into the boss arena. You're talking game stuff that I haven't done yet. Oh wait, I saw a snap point where this was lowered. Hold on. Let me see if I can get at that. What are you snapping on? I don't know if this is going to be if this is going to go when I demolish this door frame, if it's close enough to the ceiling tile, or because I didn't initially put the door on the ceiling tile, this is going to go. Let's test it. Nope, it's close enough that it stays connected and supported. Okay, so now I'm going to try. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I don't know if I finished the explanation, but like, when you attach it, there's 2 snap points, and you can basically lower three times down and still keep foundational support. Not giving me the snap that I want. There might be another way of doing this, but part of these creative streams is really just seeing me fail. Attempt a lot of things and just fail as I go. I hope you didn't have any delusions that I actually had my shoes knit together and knew what I was doing, because I don't. I don't. Oftentimes I am making lots of whoopsies, but I will say, to be honest, when you let yourself that creativity, the freedom in that creativity, sometimes happy accidents turn into awesome discoveries, or you know, you come up with something cool design. Ah, oh, this is gonna really be a pain. Yes, oh my gosh, Aaron, thanks for the warning. I'll make sure to read. I've done that before. Like, I don't like taking out the gun, but I've gone to pick up something and not read it and get the wrong thing. Oh, this is annoying me. Okay. What if I have it go higher? Will it go shorter? Maybe not. No. All right, I'm not even sure if that's gonna be low enough, so I'm gonna risk maybe trying. What's under here? Is it right to the ocean platform? Yeah, okay. What's another way? Oh, Oh, I could try steps. I could try stairs. I don't know if it'll give me the height, but let's try it. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be crooked, isn't it? Well, unless I go oh, look, it's slanted. That's not gonna work, I don't think. Dang it. Oh! Oh! What if I put a table? I could put a table on the stairs, maybe, or a bench? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah! Okay, and then I think I could put that on top of a bench. Okay, let's try the second step and see if that's a good height. No, dang, it doesn't work! Poop sticks. Okay. What do I do? Alright, builders. How do I find my Steam on face? Oh, you're talking about Aaron's? My Steam isn't up and running yet. I'm not sure. Aaron, you have Steam, right? Hey, Bajmania. Yeah, fake it till you make it. That's exactly right, Jesus Kong. Fake it till you make it. So, Sandy, Aaron, any ideas? What I would be looking for incremental-wise is three foundation increments down, or in this case, trying to get that ceiling tile down enough. I'm not really sure how to do this. Alright, I don't know if this is work. I'm gonna try some crop plots. Wait, will they work on crop plots? If I stack them, some things will go on top of stacked plots, but sometimes they won't. Okay, will you go? Yes! Okay. Alright, we'll have to do it like that. That might be obnoxious, but let's do it. Okay. Yeah, I tried the stairs, but it's slanted. It slants, it tilts the taxidermy stand. Let's see. Double door. Yeah, I was trying the double door technique over there, but I was not getting the snap points. It was getting mixed up with the floor below. I think I'm going to try the crop plots and see if I can get that where I need it to go. It's going to be experimental, guys. So this may not be right away. Oh! I heard a notification. What was that? Oh, was it a notification? Oh no. It could have just been my... Demolish the highest ceiling to reduce the snap points. Oh, okay. So you think... Alright, I'll try that before I move on. It's a learning process. We could try learning a bit. Okay, so we've got that one. We can lower it 2 more times before it loses foundation support. But I think the problem I was having, Aaron, was that it was snapping into the floor. See how it just keeps popping up? And no matter what I was trying, different angles, cycling through, trying to try a different snap point, it was still giving me that one. Oh, nope, that one worked. Okay. Perseverance. Think we could do one more? I think. But those of you who haven't tried that, again, you're like, oh, what is this magic? So the way the pieces seem to work is when you put a double door on a ceiling tile, you'll notice it gives you 2 snap points. One right against it and one a little bit lower. So if you put a little bit lower, then you can snap a new ceiling tile to the double doors. And because the ceiling tile is still close enough to the original ceiling tile, if you remove the double doors, which it went and snapped to, it kind of floats, still getting foundational support from the previous ceiling. Now you can do this, I think, for about 3 ceiling tiles down. I'm about to find out if I do it too many times, because then when you remove the double doors, if you've gone too far, you'll lose foundational support and then the whole thing will break. So let's see if I've got the right amount. So, and again, I don't know if this is the good height. We're just testing it. Make sure to get the top one. New follower, doo-doo. Sometimes, Ant, you never know. Jelly beans. Bob, you're funny. Yeah. Let's see. That worked. So that was three things down. Now this is still technically supported, I think, by that original foundation, or no, or at least it feels that it's connected to these, and it's probably also still. What do you think, since it's over this tile? Do you think, Aaron and Sandy, do you think I could go even lower with this? I could always try. And that it maybe would be getting support from below? It may not. I'm just gonna put that one over there to see. Oh wait, I forgot to remove these. Oh, that worked! Oh, fantastic. So that wouldn't have worked, I think, if it was on its own, hanging over the normal ground. All right, let me try again. How low can you go? How low can you go? I'm just gonna keep putting tiles over the side in case the top one breaks. Break. Okay. It stayed! Okay, let's check this out. This might be a good height, this one. So we're just gonna do a tester. Get in our Ferox. Okay, and then I think I put it on the second one. Next pose. No, whoops. I think I do the previous. Yeah, that one. I gotta get the hat. Hold on. Let me get the GFI code. Easter egg head skin. Cheat egg nest hat. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I need a hat to put it on. Yeah. That, and I think Aaron would I mean, I'm sure we could do a rollback of the server, so it would probably be more my work that's gone. But still, we don't want it. It's like walking in the danger zone. I've got too much crap. All right. Ta-da! I mean, it's not perfect, guys. But what I do is all about making, you know, making crap up. All right? It's not actual pool table balls, but, you know, hey, billiard balls. All right, now, table and a trough. I'm just doing this to check the heights. If this is good, then we'll just carry that over and we'll make our pool table where we want it. But I will have to get up and open the door because I am starting to die. All right. I'm trying to remember, do I have the table on the lowered end? I may have to, hold on. Like, sometimes I just can't even remember my own stuff. Psh. Yeah, I gotta lower the table. Okay. Pick up the feeding trough. Oh, that's awesome, Aaron. Yeah, don't be jinxing things. All right, so we're gonna place the table at this level, I believe. No, dang it. Oh, did I have it at a higher level? Yes, I did. Okay, let's bring this one over. No, this one. No, try again. Come on, snap points, get it together. No, one higher, one higher. Okay, so I've gotta quickly make that snap point. Hold on. Nope. Sorry, I forgot that from my own video. But I need to keep the first point of snap. Point of snap? I don't even know if that's the right thing to say. Come on. I'm pausing to make sure I read that before I actually pick anything up. Yes! Yes, yes! Okay. Come on, Snap Gods. Be with me. Be with me today! Come on! Nope. 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 Yes! Okay. Nope. Yes. Okay. She says over and over again, nope, yes, nope, yes, nope. Alright, there we go, see? Perfect. And we just want them there, right? Oh, wait a tick. This is the answer then for painting, I think. So, if they were on the same level, you have to place the table before you place the trough, because you can't place the trough on top of a table, it'll jump to the top of the table, right? So I'm wondering now if the table will be considered on the ceiling tile below, so that when we place the trough, even though the table's there, we might be able to still place the trough around the table. Which means the table gets placed first, which means, i.e., I can paint the table. So alright, fingers crossed that this works. Let's give that a shot. Where's the paint? Paintbrush, where are you? There you are. Let's paint this up and then fingers crossed this works, guys. If it doesn't, then we're gonna have to ghost. Alright, there's our green table. And then we do the top ceiling tile. Then we do our trough. Please work. No! No, it's going on top of the table. Okay, so we do have to ghost. Okay, I got excited. Sorry guys if you are not admin and you don't have that ability. Alright, but we got the measurements right, so we know what we got to do. Let me just double check which ones the taxidermy is on. I think it's the next one down. I'll know if it breaks. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's get this level. There, that one and that one, because we were going to put our table directly here. I don't think I'll need them on that side, but we can add it. I really think we could probably just get away with putting it halfway across, but no harm in having extra. Okay, so let's get our dermis and our hat. And what are you guys saying in the chat? Oh. Okay. Oh, you're talking to Aaron. Got it? Yep. Okay, you're still talking about destruction. I'm too afraid to even look at that conversation about destruction. Okay. How did I put that? So the Ferox was facing that way, right? Okay. So I guess it faces you. So then I want to place it this way, I guess? I think. Work. Come on. go. Now we gotta get that next level, which is right underneath the first floor. Come on. We could probably, again, just get away with the one ceiling tile at that level to give us what we need for the table. Wait a second, I have to place the trough as well. That's okay, it just cuts it off a little bit. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we have to do the trough and the table together on this lowered ceiling, I think. Yeah. Oh no. It's working on the higher level. Did I not need that level? I could have sworn I needed it. In that example, didn't I need it? Now I feel like I'm driving I think I've lost my mind. Okay, all right, look, whatever works in the end. Okay, so you have to place the trough, otherwise the trough will go on top of the table. Now, I've tried so many times to, like, I've even had the table, like, hanging out a little bit, but I cannot paint that table unless I ghost inside it. Even then, it's, like, really tricky to get. Really, really, really tricky. Taxidermy. See if I can get that. Like, mostly trough, no matter which way I look. There is a way to get the hitbox, though. I just can't remember exactly. Oh, no. Feeding trough. No. Alright, I'm not going to focus on that right now. But you basically, that's what you have to do. Otherwise, you have a table put on with clipping enabled servers without admin. You just won't be able to paint it. All right, let's move on to the pipes. This is fairly straightforward. I use them for... Oh, wait, nope, I forgot. I have that one on the floor from the light. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so I use these for the cue sticks. And the way to deal with the fact that they, yeah, I'll go that direction, that they, you can't like put them together, is you just add your pipes further back and then you pick them up. Come on. That's a crisscross, and then you can bring it back. There you go. Aaron, Ghost, to answer your question, Aaron has, in his video that he'll be releasing tomorrow for this build, he has done it with official settings. So you'll be able to create the house, the build, on official settings. But the decorations, I've tried to make decorations unofficial without clipping enabled, but there's really not much that can be done because most of these inventive things, like if you look at my channel, the kitchens, the curtains, like this billiard table, it's all about taking pieces that are supposed to be something else and squishing them together with other items that are something else, and then making them look like a completely new object. So you need clipping enabled in order to make that happen. So I tried unofficial, but I failed utterly in making anything interesting looking. So no, you would need clipping enabled. So in an unofficial server or single player, you can set it up. But yeah. Big square box. So I looked at builds to try to make bases that were interesting. Ah, Cobalt. Yes. Did you like use the search term like no square box builds? Aaron, don't you have something like where you jokingly, I don't know if you had any merch with that. Like, do you even PvP, bra? Like, that's funny. But is there anything that you had merch-wise? I felt like there was something about boxes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my bum. Felt like there was something. Okay, I'm just gonna use prop pots. Now what I want to do is I want to be able to put a... Oh, come on. A pedestal. Oh, do I have it sticking out in the front? Nope, that's not what I want to do. Oh, hi, Diana. Diana Yoder. I don't know if you were in the stream for a bit. It's the first time I've seen your name. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the music. Are you kidding? I mean, he's also got really awesome editing. It's cool. Oh, not the storage box. Don't delete that, please. I really admire. I'm doing live streams because when I don't have time for editing, and then when I did, it's very time consuming. When I did, it certainly wasn't to his level. So I really admire his how-tos just for that alone. Takes him loads of time to give you guys that beautiful product in his how-to videos. An Aaron podcast? Ooh, Aaron, doesn't that sound interesting? An Aaron podcast. This might be too high. I might need to go one crop plot down. It's okay. I want to see what it looks like if I go one down. No, these pipes are going to be a pain in the butt. I have to ghost. I want just the crop pot, not the pipe. There we go. I somehow jinxed your TV by just asking that? That's so funny. An Aaron podcast. You know, I was joking with Aaron that because we talk about ideas sometimes, and I was saying that what if we did something like on his cluster or something fun that was a little goofy, where we're actually pretending to almost be like a TV show, where we go in and review someone's builds, almost like this old house. Or we do like those flippers, where you've got one person who's the design, the build, and then you've got one person who's the interior design, and we go in and we do a live stream on somebody's build. I thought that would be funny. Oh, I missed what you'd be the only one on, lady. I missed that. It kind of looks like an espresso machine. I was trying to go for like a bar tap, but you know, hey, we can make it into a coffee bar. That would work too. And you know what? If there was a hidden room, who did this? Who did this? Sandy. It might have been Sandy who did this the first time. A generator. You guys, this looks cool. If you ever want to use this as a design item. Okay, the first part of a generator. If you kind of like hide it behind a wall, right? It totally looks like an espresso machine, especially if it lights up. So if you had a hidden thing, or you wanted to put it like behind a table or something like that, you put like a tap in front of it, and then you light up the generator. It looks pretty cool. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Cobalt, You Were a Monkey, of course, is a fantastic decorator as well. She often blows my mind when she thinks of ideas, for sure. Very talented. I think it was way back before she started a channel. I used to do, when I first started mine, I was like, guys, send me your images. I think it's back when I made the first fountain. And I was like, guys, join my Discord. And I'm gonna have to fix that box. Join my Discord and send me images of your stuff. And I'll do, I think I called like Community Corner, something like that. And, oops. And she sent me a bunch of stuff. And I was like, girl, you're so good. And I don't know if she brought it up or I brought it up, but I definitely agreed that she should start a channel. Because I thought she was very creative, is very creative. Sorry, I realized that the benches, I needed to bring that box out a little bit further. I did need to bring it out. What? Oh, maybe because of the box. Oh, it's hitting the crop plots. That should be okay. Oh, wait, what did it do? It jumped up and hit a crop plot. All right, let's try this again. Take it to the edge of the tile. There we go. Try to somehow line that up again. All right, there we go. Tom, shut the front door, Tom. I was just thinking about you. About like 3 days ago, I was looking at my Discord and I saw your name and it's like, I wonder what Tom is up to. Yes, and you were so nice. And like, we had so much fun when we were playing zombies as well. Oh my gosh, that's a fun game. FYI, I'm afraid of zombies inside of a game. So, all right. I'm doing a lot of chatting, I realize. So I'm sorry if this is like taking really long, but like what I said, I'm here for the long haul. I gotta finish this. So we're gonna be here until it's done. I think I'm gonna try to throw, I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm gonna try. I might want to put it along the back wall. Break that up a bit. Good to see you, Tom. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's move on to this area. So we got a little room in there. You could turn that into a bathroom. We're gonna make a kitchen and a little reading nook. Let's do that first, the reading nook. Okay, so a bunch of books, and then I love using the fence supports to make doors, but obviously it's gonna stick down through the wall. And I don't know if I'm gonna like how that looks. I did use catwalks in that medieval build to try to avoid that. I can give that a shot. That's gonna add some catwalks on the other side of the room, but that's okay. I want wood. Metal might be better. Unless I want to bring some natural materials in for interesting texture. Oh, I felt a bit like Dr. Evil. Texture. $1 million. Okay, I can't do it. I'm hungry because now I'm being goofy. All right, that's not bad because I think I could still put something there and like put a one of the boss heads there. Okay, let's get some bookshelves because I need to make sure that it's wide enough. I don't know if it's wide enough. Alright, I'm gonna experiment here and just give it a shot. Oh my gosh, it's Elvers! Hey, big chimp! I didn't realize you were in the stream. It's so nice to see you around again. You're one of my most favoriteest people I've ever come across and discovered in ARK. I don't know if you know that, but you are. Like, you're just a very supportive, kind-hearted person. And you've been a good friend. So, it's nice to see you around again. Alright. This may not work. This may be too far out. I don't know. Fence supports, fence supports. I may have to get rid of the ceiling. Ugh, yeah, it's not gonna be far enough out. How do I do this? What if I do a ceiling tile, place it on the ceiling tile? I'm like making crap up right now. If I place it on the ceiling tile and it's far enough out but close enough that when I remove the ceiling tile, maybe it'll stay quasi connected to the catwalk. Like, I'm totally making stuff up right now, guys. Nah, epic fail. Oh, catwalk. Can I attach another catwalk? No. All right, what if I put a ceiling? Does it give me extra spots for the snapping? Catwalk. Oh yeah. Tom, I think I saw some of those, Tom, your rafts. Yes. I will say, Tom, you have some epic raft builds. You absolutely do. But if you can find Aaron for our summer bash, he managed to build this epic cruise ship. Oh, this is how I'll do it, I think. He built an epic cruise ship on a raft. It was the most insane thing. No, I don't think this will work either. That's too far. Oh, wait, incremental. Okay. Aaron, I need your help again. How do I push? Okay. I'm wondering if I can push a wall out to attach a ceiling to it to have the ceiling go through the original wall so that I have a slightly, so I'm getting the right level of snap points for the fence foundation to do a catwalk, and I'm hoping that that catwalk would then go into the wall. Gosh, I don't know if that made any sense. I really don't know if I made any sense just there. Like if I put 2 walls back to back, I should be able to the fence foundation to then snap a wall and then push the ceiling. But it looks like I'd have to do it like 5 times. I don't know if that's gonna give me the fence supports that I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, yes, Crazy Bob, you're here? Yes, the captain, Raz Clark, was definitely drunk. He was a drunk captain. Alright, no, I need a fence foundation. Fence foundation. I'm gonna have to get rid of the ceiling tile. Is that gonna be a problem? I don't believe it will. Crash! Boom! I say that a little half-heartedly because I'm genuinely stressed out about it. I never trust myself. Oh my gosh, are those things gonna have to go? Well, I could probably easily replace those. They're just like the corners. Oh, it might... No, that's like on the inside. You're not even seeing it. I should be okay. What are you hitting? What are you hitting? You're hitting that one. Okay, that one will definitely... But I think I should be okay if I replace that. Okay. Please place now. What are you hitting now? Still not far enough. Okay. Do I have to put a hole in Aaron's ceiling? I'm sorry, Aaron. Wait a sec, wait a sec. It is attached, right? Yeah. Okay, so I should be okay removing this one. If I'm not, I apologize. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're killing me! You're killing me, Smalls! Seriously! Just let me play. Okay. Alright, have it your way. Have it your way. I'm getting aggressive now with it. Thank you! Sorry for shouting. Wow. Oh, I think I need to put a wall underneath. Okay. This is long going, but it's all about the long game. I don't know if I got the right snap point there. Let me make sure. No. I mean, I think I removed the wrong ceiling. So. Do you guys ever do this when you're building Aaron stuff? Do you ever, do you like only stick to coloring in the lines? Or do some of you take a little liberty, give a little, fancy? I mean, just pretend Aaron isn't here. You could say. I won't tell him. Because we all know Aaron's builds are perfect. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. Everybody has different tastes and designs, and I think part of the greatness of having YouTubers do how-to builds and stuff is because we can help jumpstart your own creativity. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? This might actually be the snap point that I want. I'm gonna go out one more just in case. Never done this before. This may not work. Maybe BS right here. So this whole thing that I'm messing with right now is just so I don't put a fence foundation on this ceiling tile and have it go through a fence support. Instead, I'm trying to mess with putting it on a catwalk. Oh gosh, I gotta get rid of the actual fence foundations there. Was it snapping to it? Oh, where is it? Where is it? Come on, I know you're somewhere. All right, let me remove this. I can always bring that back. There we go. Get rid of you. Okay, it's still staying, so it's obviously got foundational support either from the ceiling tile it's on or the walls it's connected to. Not 100% sure. So I don't know if I'm gonna need to keep some sort of a wall there or what. Come on. Oh my gosh, Aaron, shush. I will put back your ceilings, your sloped walls. You know what I'm doing. Just trying to get some snap points, bruh. Alright. I don't need these other catwalks. I'm probably gonna pick up the first one. Nope. Alright, I got it. Now, let's try. Now, oh, are you hitting another fence foundation? Of course you are. Oh, am I gonna be able to find them? They're really smushed together, so I may not. Alright. Maybe we can do it slightly off-center. Sorry if you guys are like, I really don't know what you're doing, Pumpkin. This just looks chaotic to me. I really don't understand it. I'm sorry. Sorry if that's the case. I swear I do have a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I got a plan. That's gonna stick out the front. Don't want to do that. Okay. What do I want to make this wall? Double doors? I might be able to destroy those stone walls, but I'm not sure. And because I'm tired, I still have a lot left to do. I'm afraid to risk it. I'm gonna just screw it. Okay, one down. Ooh, okay. All right, we're still alive. We're still alive. All right, let me remove this. Metal double door frame. I want it to go into that wall. Oh. Please don't destroy everything. Okay. Now let's go back to our bookshelves. So just to reiterate, the madness that you... Oh, I didn't even put bookshelves down. The madness that I'm doing here is I want to make a little, like a reading nook, but I want to use fence supports to, you know, layer in and make some doors if I wanted to. But the problem with fence supports is that when you put them on a ceiling tile, they stick through. So I'm trying to use a catwalk to place them on instead. But the catwalk, when it attached to the normal wall, gosh, please don't destroy. Okay, but the catwalks, when attached to a normal wall, oh god, this is really nerve-wracking. I think I'm gonna put that back. It just wasn't leveled up right. Then they weren't, they didn't go quite past the actual bookshelves, although I was using large chests, but I'm sure it's very similar. So instead, no, I have it on my hotbar. So what I needed to do instead was to push forward the snap points so that I could get, you know, these things further out. Okay, so I basically just did a rig. That's what I've done. I've done a rig. Now I'm gonna hopefully everything will be measured fine. And the one thing I'm really nervous about now is this flipping wall. I'm afraid to destroy it, but it's not supposed to be here. I placed it by accident. Oh, praise the art gods. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's get our bookshelves. And I think... do I want to do a pillar? No, I'll just put boxes at the end. That'll make more sense. Let me get a box then. So like to encase the bookshelf, when I've done this design before, I like to put pillars on the end if like I'm on a foundation, but obviously I'm not. I'm on a ceiling tile, so if I put a pillar down, I'm going to run into the same situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it off, like, or end cap it, I guess, with some boxes. And what I've done in the past is use crop plots to be able to stack the boxes on top of each other. So I'll do that again here. But I'm just making like an end to see where the width is. Might need to turn that around. All right, let me put a door in the front. I think I'm gonna go with stone because I use stone down on the bottom in this room. Another one that might be cool is to use glass. I've used the greenhouse double doors and layered them. They look pretty cool. Bye, Crazy Bob. Again, I do apologize. This is a long stream, my friends. But I promised Aaron. And I will make sure it happens. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's not the right spot. That's probably better. And then I'll just stack them up there. And so we'll do the bookshelves here. Then you can put them up top. And then we could either turn that into something or hide them up in the attic. Okay, do you see where I'm going with it now? Alright, so I know that that's off a bit, but if I put a catwalk, it'll come out the front. I don't think I'll like that, so it's just gonna have to be offset a bit with those catwalks. Now let's get some doors. Let's do greenhouse doors. Make them glass. Be nice. Oh, I did what I always do. I never flip them. Well, let me see. They probably open inwards. I think I always have to flip them and I forget. Yeah, of course. Sorry for the breaking. I know that scares a lot of you. Ta-da! Don't want it to stick through. That is bigger. What can I do instead? Let me try canvas. So my issue with using a crop plot is it's gonna stick out and be wider, which I could do. I could totally do. But should stick to the door there. Why are you sticking to the door? But I also don't want it to stick through the wall. What are you doing? Oh, is that the catwalk issue that you're doing that too? Oh, okay. I think that could have been a possible. Oh, you like them without the doors? Okay. Well, we can compromise. Because I'm gonna paint the doors dark so that they'll blend in a little bit more. Or I could do, of course, I don't have to do glass, but I thought it would look cool. Alright, well, if this doesn't work, I'll just grab a large box. I could still do the crop pot. Oh, wait. Wait. Gravestones. They will give me a little bit of height. It won't be perfect, but they'll cover it enough, I think. Probably better if I do it this way, but it's gonna be really hard to see. I'm looking. I wish I could point and you could see where, but no, I can't. But I'm looking at the very bottom of the grave to try to line this up. And I want it to stick out just to where the stone does. And I don't want it to go through the wall. So it's probably going to stick out a little bit from the stone. Let's see how I did. Oh, it's not too bad. Now I gotta do that over here. I somehow, without being able to see it, do it again. What did I line it up with that line or with the other line? No, I don't remember. I'll find out in a second if this is like way different. Oh, obviously it's a little far in, but that line was the good line. Okay. Alright, I can fix that. Man, I feel like we should all take a dinner break. Dinner! Alright, let's talk about food, because I'm really hungry, and maybe that'll help. I know it won't help, but hey, it's something to talk about. Favorite foods, everybody. Favorite foods. I want to know. I cannot say no to tacos or taco salad. I just can't. I can have a very full stomach and I will try to find room. I think chili might be a second for me on that. And of course, we're talking like, you know, dinners. We're not talking sweets because I have a huge sweet tooth, so forget it. If we're talking sweets, then, you know. Like peanut butter and chocolate or ice cream. Down for all that. Pizza. I don't know if I've had fish tacos. Like, I'm sure they're fantastic. But I'm definitely more of the moo tacos. I think we should put an artifact there. I think that would look nice. I feel like, you know, you would show off. Well, not the artifact. We could do the trophy, the A trophy there. I feel like someone would show it off. But you know what else? They'd probably have some plants. We could put it inside of a plant. Ready, guys? Drop it like it's plot. Should I say plot or crop? Drop it like it's crop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so ridiculous with it anyway. Doesn't really matter. It's silly either way. Oh, you could also do a taxidermy if you wanted to throw an animal there. That would work there as well. I'm gonna go for the artifact sign though. I like that one. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I just had you. Doodly doo. Yeah. Or I could raise this up a bit. Put the plant down the bottom. You know what I keep forgetting to use is those tech crop plots. They're really snazzy, fancy. I should be using them. Although they do skew the plot. They skew the plant. So there, I think that's good. I know it's annoying. I wish I could carry that through, but I am really conscious of that it's gonna stick out. That's gonna look weird. So we're just gonna have to ignore that bit. If you wanted to, you can get in here. Oh, I guess I'll just do it. I should do it. This is one of those things where it's like, they're not even gonna see that. Like, I'll know. You probably won't even see this in Aaron's, but I'll know. That was like the recent one. Did you guys see my stream or watch my stream where Aaron logged in and tried to help me with a very weird off-centered hay bale? Because I couldn't figure it out. It's like an Easter egg. The stress of it. Oh, that didn't even line up right. That's alright. I'm still gonna go with it. Oh, no, because I can't put the second one on there. Whatever. fine. There we go. Line up. Okay, time to fix the roof. Now, Aaron, do you have a special way of doing this that, like, I'm not going to be able to figure out? Hopefully the slope stuff will just work for me. No, not metal. Oh, good. Okay. Now we gotta do the stairs. You know, I would watch Aaron do karaoke with me. I don't know, Aaron, are you a karaoke person? I feel like I'd watch Aaron try karaoke. Karaoke. Not that I'm fantastic at karaoke. It's like only limited songs I probably could get away with singing, but it's fun. It's scary. Humiliating. So instead I'm gonna make something that looks like a intimidating forge, and I guess that's the spot to do it. So let's get a fireplace. Let's get started with that. Might do like a couple fireplaces. This is where that clipping enabled comes in handy. Again, this is gonna be a creative moment for me, guys, so I don't really know what I'm doing until I do it. I'm sorry if it is not quick. Okay, it doesn't stick through. Good. Wait, I was looking in the wrong spot. No, we're good. Okay, just edges through. But if I do anything higher, it will stick through. So what I think I'll do then, I can do some ceiling tiles. Where do they come at in this level, in this height here? I'm doing what I did before. I'm trying to push out the snap point so that I can get a catwalk, hopefully not through the wall. I'm just gonna use wooden walls so that I can easily see the difference. Although in the end it might make for some cool layering. Probably don't need it on both sides. I probably could just do one and then that would carry it across. Alright, so I don't need that anymore. And I don't need the fence foundation because of that will cause a snap point that I don't want. Now that I've got the walls in, that's pushed out the snap point. See? See how much further that's going? And then I can just continue with another fence foundation. And the goal is to try to get a catwalk right here. Nope, not the wooden wall. And have the catwalk only be inside the room and not stick to the wall. Because if I were to do it straight up on the wall, half of the catwalk would be outside. And I don't want that. Didn't I put a fence foundation there, or did it get destroyed? Huh. I don't see it. Must have gotten destroyed. Okay, moving on. Alright, let me pull up catwalks and see how we're doing. Hey! Oh, one more. Looks close, like I need one more. Okay, so we're gonna push that out one more time. I hope it makes sense what I'm doing. And I think because it's kind of grounded in the floor, and it's close enough to the wall, like, because we're building out this point, I think... Ooh, that went further than I anticipated. I think we will get away with it staying once I get rid of the walls. But we're gonna test that right now. No, not the right snap point. Want it to go onto those two walls. Come on. There we go. Now I'm gonna bring it over. Get rid of these. I don't need that. This may not work, guys. This could totally break on me. Do I want to keep these walls for layering? Could be interesting. Sorry, that wall did not look right. I may have to move that one fireplace over just a smidge to hit that wall. Let me do that. Alright, Ghost, what did you say there? So yeah, my friend's parents came in. Oh, sorry, no, I did read, you did read that. Ghost, are you heading out? Good night, Ghost. Alright, I think that catwalk's in the way. I gotta get rid of it. For now. What I'm trying to do is, with the catwalks, is give me a second layer that I can then, I want to put some foundation, sorry, some forges on, because I don't want to use the fireplace again. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to hit the wall with it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Unless I push out the middle one a little bit more. That. I'm probably gonna get the wrong one. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. We'll figure this out. I do like the idea of the layered of the wooden walls behind it, so trying to make that work. I don't need these, I don't think. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I could do pillars too. Ooh. I could do pillars. Everyone cross your fingers. I like, oh, I was just about to say I like living on the edge. Living on the edge. Alright, let me fix this again. I didn't get it right. And I think I will be able to do this if I could just get my act together. Oh, that's why it's like popping forward. I'm not 100% sure if it's the fireplace that's popping that forward. There. Oh, right. Oh, maybe. Oh, right. Okay, they're both... We're both here. Woohoo! Okay. So, back to the drawing board. I may have to go with the one that it's just slightly poking out of the wall. But if we use metal... and paint it, then we might be lucky that Aaron won't notice it. Okay. And I think that was this snap point, I think. Maybe? Oh, it might have been one more. No, it was that one. Okay. So, if I were to do that here. Can I get away? I probably can't. Okay, I can. Okay, it was too close before. Okay, here we go. I'm getting real crazy here. Gonna get the fence foundation. Yes, we did it. Okay, now I'm gonna add railings to the top. I think that would look cool. Do I want metal? Yeah, let's go with metal. Oh, that fireplace. Gotta fix it again. Okay. Oh, that catwalk's in the way. One thing I don't like about PC is having the debris. I mean, it's cool, I guess, when you're playing, but like after a while, it just kind of gets in your way when you're a builder. Any of you guys think that too? It's like, come on, move, I gotta see something. Alright, I don't know if that's right. Nope. I may just have to be pushed out a bit on this. Like, I want it to be flush, but I don't know if I can. Because the middle one must not be. I'll have to go through and fix that. Yeah, the middle one's not. Oh, the catwalk. It's okay. Oh, the catwalk. Do my little turn on the catwalk. Okay. I could also purposely stick the middle one out just a touch. Make it interesting. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, that's so... Maybe he won't notice that. I feel like it's driving me crazy. Alright, let's get some forges. Sorry for yawning. Oh, sorry for yawning. I've been having a lot of meetings lately too, so I'm tired. I don't know again. I don't know if this is gonna look good. Just experimenting. may turn around and be like, that looks like crap. Also wish these things weren't like slightly off kilter. Thinking I might do a double one. I don't like them in the middle. I'm gonna fix that. But I think I'm gonna do a double one here. And then a smithy out from each side. Alert! Alert! That was a very loud alert. Ooh! A Rule Art video just subbed. Thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Alright. What if I did something? Alright, we're gonna put smithies out. Get that done. But I could do some storage up top. Because I could use the catwalks. I know, there's more space on the right. I think I can move this one. That's a little better. I could use these fence supports and do some storage up top. Maybe. Oh, another alert. No flippin' way. I'm like as if being a member wasn't fantastic enough. What? Oh. Like, I want to give you some hugs. That's so awesome. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. That definitely helps. Oh, man. Thank you. One thing I want to check is just to make sure that these... oh, I forgot. They're not the edge there. I've got to, like... balance it out more. Hold on. Is that by having the fence supports could possibly like cause the fireplace not to work or the things that they go through. So I gotta test them to make sure I get them in a good spot. But like I had that dead center, but on the end of a fence support, it's not the end of the wall. So I have to somehow like eyeball it what it might be. I don't know if I'm making much sense, but I think you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Nope. I think too far. See how when it goes to the other side, see how there's like a gap in between them when they're linked? So I have to somehow center that gap without actually seeing what I'm doing. So it looks like it might work if I move this fence support back a bit. I'm going to try to do that. Oh man, thanks. You made my night. Emily made my night. Good night, Kendra. Buenas noches. What did I do? Double? For those of you still hanging out with me, again, I'm sorry this is such a long and a little tiresome of a stream. There you go. That's pretty good for eyeballing it, I would say. I don't know if I want to go this high, but I'm just gonna do it to see. But yeah, that rendered that one crap. I may have to pull this, unless sometimes it's also just different angle. No, I'm gonna have to pull this one out a bit. The sorry for being such a long stream, but I had such a hard time trying to get online this week to get this done for Aaron, and he's putting out his video tomorrow, so I've run out of time. So I am just trying to, I gotta keep going until it's done. You know what, I really do think I need to see if Advanced GG will give me a sponsorship, even though I'm a little small potato channel. Because I need some of that energy. Alright, looks like the fireplaces are also gonna be moot from those fence supports. Unless I could just take this middle one and really pop it out. And then we'd have the middle one that would work. Yeah, let's do that. Now, if I didn't have to worry about it popping through the roof, I don't want to mess up the roof. I could possibly, like, I've done designs where I've done them up here. Made big fireplaces. Okay, so we're gonna do storage off of that. Do boxes? Well, first let me just do the doors. I mean, it could be storage or it could just be an interesting design. Haven't decided yet. I mean, it's not a big, as far as gameplay is concerned, it's not an actual forge because that was too big for the area. But I have to say, it's still pretty cool, and 4 forges will do it for you. Oh, thanks for the hugs. There's the catwalks again outside. Yeah, no, that's like the tiniest little bit. But when I tried to push it in a little bit further, it fell apart on me. It lost its foundational support. I'm sure I did something. Maybe I could have fixed it, but I don't know. So I'm actually just gonna paint. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, that was random. Thanks. He didn't do that, right? No. All right. Let's get rid of that. Thank you. I didn't see that. I thought you were talking about the one up there, because I'm just gonna paint that, so hopefully it'll blend in. What? Oh yeah, I could also do this. I got rid of those walls, didn't I? Put up there? Oh, I'd have to put the walls back. That might work. I don't know if I can put the walls back. No, that's a wood sign. Let me see. No, okay, so let me get a ceiling. What I'm doing now is, see this? I wanted to know if I could put like a shelf, but obviously if I do that, the catwalk's gonna stick out. And I kind of want it to be like that catwalk and just end at the top. So in order to do that, that catwalk is off of these walls, which I got by doing this stuff, which I have to remove that. I'm a buzzy lady. Is that good, or are you talking about my audio being buzzy? And I only make that joke because I hate sound. I'm terrible at it. But yeah, if there's a problem, you gotta tell me, guys. Or do you mean like Buzzy as in like Goofy? Because I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's the snap button I'm looking for. Okay. Now let's hope it all stays. It doesn't break. Okay. Nice. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so you don't mind that it's so long. Well, that's good. All right, let's try some bookshelves. That might look cool. And doors. Actually, okay. Well, let's do the doors, and we'll do double doors, and we'll do the wood ones. Reinforced. We could do metal too. I think we could get away with it, but. Did I do it right? Will it open out? Yes. See, guys, layers. It's all about layers. I could put them down here too. That might look pretty sweet, but again, it might mess with the forges. But let's see. No, you can still access them. What do you think? Double doors? I feel like I'm saying Dumbledore. Or just the ones on the top. Here, I'll remove one, you guys tell me. I think maybe just the ones on the top. Because it's got an interesting thing. But I don't know. I'll take what you guys suggest. And then what I was thinking, putting some shelves. Like it's on the stone. Oh, it's a little crooked. Sounds like my daughter might be ready for bed. Oof, nope. I gotta go a lot further in than they are. Okay. Shelf does not work. So what can I put in there? Wait, I could do the shelf. No, nope, still doesn't work. That is pretty shallow. Well, technically it might work. The fireplace, right, is what's causing it. Right? Hold on. I could technically remove the fireplaces again. Yes. Yes, I could. If I do that though, you're even gonna see it? I may not need to move the fireplaces. I could just go through. Let me see what a large box looks like. I'm trying not to get it to poke through. The other thing I could do is use just a normal box. That works. I think I'm gonna do that. That almost looks like a stepped design on top on purpose, doesn't it? Alright, what do you guys think? Oh yeah, cool. That's cool. You work away. You like the 2 layers. You like having doors on the all the way down. Okay, I can do that. I am tired, Podgemania. I am tired. I can hear Rowan in the background. He sounds really tired. The reason why it's still going is I have to get it done. Okay, so we'll just put a large box on here. Just seeing where I had it on the other one. Ronan sounds tired, Podge. I mean, if you guys wouldn't disappear on me, I could technically take a break. I could eat something. I could get the kids to bed. And oh, now I know what you're talking about. Who said the comment about the paintbrush makes me look like I have big hair? Was that Zance? Who said that? Because I just looked at my monitor with my face on it, and now I can see it. I mean, like, I'm channeling... I think I'm channeling DJ Jazzy Jeff or Prince of Bel-Air. No. Who had that? Who was known for that big... whatever. Oh, you live them? Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, you might stick around. Everybody's always different with their play hours, Emily. Okay. So, I think that's a nice, impressive thing. Let me put the paintbrush away, because now I'm feeling self-conscious that this whole time the paintbrush has made me look like I've got giant spiky hair. 8 hours of giant spiky hair. Alright, there we go. So I think that is a nice replacement for the room. That's a forge. I think Aaron will think that looks cool. I could put something in the middle, but I'm not gonna. Thinking there's other design things. You could put something on each corner, like a basket or a vase if you wanted to, but I'm gonna use the empty space around to really accentuate the stepped marks down on either side. All right, so that's your main place, and you've got storage. We don't put any storage here. Probably wouldn't work. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work as much because the forge is there. Might be able to sneak something in there. Let me see. Can you get into it? Yes, if you look at it funny. Will it be good if you close the doors? Yes, and you can still use the forge. Alright, cool. We'll get storage on this side too then. Inch, worm. Get it into it. Direction? Yes. This direction? Yes. And close the door. Alright. There, now you got storage. I mean, it's been impractical. You have to jump up there. Maybe throw a ladder. We could probably put... Oh, I wish you could put a ladder off the side of a catwalk, but you can only put it off the end. Would be cool. Alright, if I wanted to, I mean, you could, I don't know if it would look as good, but then again, it might look good. Look, when I worked on the medieval tavern, I just kept layering like this, and I thought in the end, the bar looks pretty good. I don't think it looks as nice, but you could put ladders. I'm gonna paint them, so I mean, if we're trying to make this practical, right? You could use it. You can actually play and use it. There you go. Get out of fly. Alright, not the most practical, especially if you're like trying to carry heavy stuff, but you know, kind of worked. We'll leave it there. So it's okay as the design. Okay. Alright, I'm thinking some dedicated storage here. I'm thinking Right over there, dedicated storage, and then maybe some chem benches. And you know what I could do? I could just put the chem benches right in the middle of the room. You know, take up the space. I don't have to put everything all flush against the wall. I could do them straight on either side of the stairs. I could make it, wait. I could do them this way. And then put, yeah, so almost making like, yes. So I'm cutting the room off again in between. And I'm making workstations now against these adjacent walls. See, so it's almost like a kitchen, right? Cabin, and you're walking through. Okay, so it just feels like a whole nother part of the room in my zones. And I will put tech dedicated storage there. And I could have put another chem bench there if you were serious bullet grind going on over here. Unless I can think of something else to put along that wall. Oh, you know what else? We probably should put more smithies, right? You never have enough smithies, especially if this is not... Like, when I game, I put everything on top of each other. So, like, I could stand in one spot and do everything I need. So this is more spread out for design purposes. You might as well put more smithies down. You'd need them. I did not line that up well. That's good. Oh, I know what I'll put here. Makes sense. Oh, I love that it's a whee. Wait, did I have it go all the way to the wall? No, just to the pillar. Oh, I still didn't line them up. Should have lined it up at the window. Sorry guys if you're typing there. I'm not, I'm focused. Hyper focused. Looking at lines, trying to keep things straight. Don't know if I'm doing a good job. Yeah, it's better. That bag should go away. Ooh, Tiago Sarah, if I'm saying that right. Where's the video of the interior design of the Vikings house of Aaron Longstaff? Anyone can help. Okay, so is this the tavern? Did I do the house? I've lost my mind. I don't know if I've done the house. I don't know if I did that or he did that. I remember doing the tavern with the house on top. Is that what you're talking about, Tiago? Because I did it in a live stream. I have trouble with editing time. So you can find it there on my channel. Alright, we can do... Let's see how wide... Oh, that's too fat for the stairs. Okay. So what I'll do is I will stack them and move them. No, higher. The Viking Town Hall. Oh, is this the one with the forge in the middle? Oh my gosh, I think someone asked about that too. I did the interior, but I'm desperately trying to remember if I did that as a, if I managed to do that as a live stream. I don't know. I don't know if I managed to do it as a live stream. If I didn't do it as a live stream, what that means is, yes, this might be the case. I probably have the footage, much like this, very long, very unedited, but it's basically me working on it, and I probably didn't get around to editing it, hence why I started doing live streams, because I just was not getting the stuff out. So, would you guys be interested in me if it's just like this? Of course, I'm not talking and I don't think I'm on screen, so I'm not trying to be entertaining. I'm just working. Would you want it? Because I can work on getting it uploaded. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay, so I'm just gonna wait and see if you'd like that. Because I can upload. It'll probably be a couple hours long. I could upload it. Won't be fancy. Ah, dang it. That was really off. It won't be fancy or anything. That's the problem I'm having. Is, because I've got two small kids, one with special needs who are home, not in school, and I've got other obligations as well. So the editing has been like really hard to find the time. Like I had to not borrow, but I had to beg my husband, can you take the kids for this big long session so I can get this job done for Aaron, please, 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 please. So I struggle with that part. So I probably did not get it edited. I'm still waiting for your answer, Tiago. Would you want me to upload like the footage even if it's like not edited, it's just me building it and figuring it out as I go? Because if you're okay with that, I can work on getting that video up. Drat, I'm still crooked. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I was better. I was straighter. Try to line it up with this line, maybe. Also, if I pull it forward a bit, maybe it'll make it easier as well, if I'm still crooked. Please be good. Yes! No! If that was my build, I would just leave it at that, but it's Aaron's, and I can't. Okay. 20th time the charm, y'all? Oh my gosh, Ghost, you want me to use ladders? Okay, okay. I will try to use ladders, but the problem is I'm kind of going sideways because I gotta face this way. Yeah, you know, you're right. I'll use a ladder. Sorry. Again, I don't think about ladders. It was a very concerted effort last stream when I tried to constantly think about ladders to be straight. Did I put it the wrong direction? Oh, you poop. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, I'm sorry for those of you who have OCD. Okay. I'm sure I'm a little inferior. Oh, it looks crooked. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe it's one of those pieces that is not actually straight. Well, I mean, The top line looks straight, but the bottom is crooked. It's cooking. Alright, now I don't feel so bad. Thanks. Good call on the ladder. I think you just saved my bacon. I was getting frustrated, so I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. All right. So you've answered for me. Yeah, that's great. Yes, I will. All right. I'll work on getting that footage. I wonder how many lost episodes of footage from Aaron's builds there are, because I would constantly run into that issue. Alright, let's just put some things in there. Metal, please. Clear my flippin' in, like, inventory. My son sounds like he is flying off the wall. Okay, I swear, once I'm done with all this, I'm gonna take a break. But I will be back to finish this up tonight. I might take a 30-minute break or less. It just depends on the kids. But I want to get some food. I need some food. I've been at this since 4:30. And if you guys are still around and you join me, well then that will make me super duper 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 happy. Because it's so much more fun when you guys are here and talk to me and remind me to use ladders and make fun of my paintbrush hair. So, you know, you guys make the stream so much better. I don't want to be alone. Don't want to be all by myself. But I swear, at the end of this build, now it's not, unfortunately not the end of this stream, but at the end of this build, I will sing a karaoke song. I will. Alright guys, I might do something more up here, but I do think for all intensive, let's get rid of this ladder. For all intensive purposes, I think this might be a good workstation. Nice forge-ish area. We have filled the room. That's at least what we've done. We've filled it. The room has been filled. Yeah, okay. And so let's just do a little fly around for those of you who just seen. There will be some plants and stuff, some benches. We worked on this room. It's the living room slash like almost like a man cave. A cool light. I still have to go back and do coloring of the objects, but we got a pool table. That's gonna be a dartboard. And then we've got kitchen, got a little hidden room in here. You could turn that into a bathroom if you wanna. A little home office slash security kitchen. And reading nook. That was cool. That took us a long time to build, didn't it, everybody? But we did it. Reading nook. Over there, sit and read. And then when you come upstairs, again, this is gonna be a bedroom. And then I've got to come up with more things for up here. All right. So, with that, I turn to you, and I'm thanking you, and I hope I will be seeing some of you very soon. So, for those of you who like the stream, who are gonna share it, and also for all of those new subs, and thank you again for my YouTube channel members, and especially Emily, who went and gave me amazing super chat tonight. Thank you. It's very much appreciated, and I really enjoy hanging out with you, and I will be back shortly to finish this off. So I will talk to you all later. Hugs and kisses. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.